STEM Club Walk This Way. I'm Sandy, and today we've got a fun little project using index cards, and you'll be really fascinated with what we do with these cards. You should have already picked up your Take and Make bag, which will include everything you need for this project, which is just the index cards and a pair of scissors. Let's get started. In your Take and Make bag, you're going to find several index cards and a pair of scissors, and that is all you're going to need for this project. And what we're going to do is take our scissors and make several cuts along the edges of the folded index card, and that's going to create an open chain that you'll be able to step through or put over your head and put around your body, maybe use it as a necklace or a belt. But that is our end goal for this, and it's just basically making cuts in the card and opening the card up. So the first thing we'll do is take our card on the long edge. You can see on the card there's a shorter edge and a longer edge, and we'll just take the card and we'll take the long edge corners and put them together and just fold your index card. So you see we still have a rectangle once it's folded. It's just narrower this way, but I have an open end and a folded end. And the first cuts we're going to make will be from the folded side. You can make your cuts as far apart as you would like when we get to the point of starting the cutting, but I have found that the narrower your cuts are, the wider your ring of card is going to open up, making it easier to slide it over your head or step into it. So our first cuts, we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut on the folded edge, not the open edge, but the folded edge. We'll start there, and we want to cut towards the open edge, but not all the way through the folded index card. And you're going to do that again on this opposite end. We're going to make a cut starting at the folded side and go close to the open edge, but not cutting through. So then we'll just flip the card, cut starting at the open end towards the fold. And we're just going to alternate closed side to open side, and making your cuts pretty narrow. As you can see, they're kind of narrow. So then flip it over and just alternate cuts, open side and closed side. And you just work on that until we get down to the other end. And if you should happen to mistakenly cut all the way through, that's why you have extra cards for your project. So, folded side, open side, folded side, open side. And trust me, this is the hardest part of this project. Folded side, open side, folded side, open side, folded side, open side. All right, once we get down to the cut that we made on that end, we're going to stop cutting. So you'll have something that resembles kind of a zigzag, but we're not quite done cutting yet. What you want to do is you want to take your card, and this could be a little bit tricky, but you want to cut, but you don't want to cut your very end fold. So we're going to slide our scissors in, and we're going to cut right on our fold. So you may need to open your card up a little bit just to make sure that you don't cut. We're going to cut right along the fold. And be a little, just open it up. Cut. Okay. Keep cutting. But again, don't go through this last one. On the end, and we can set our scissors down, and then we should have an open zigzaggy chain that you can put over your head or step through, that you can fit through your body. Now, there's no way we could fit a solid card around our head or to step through it, but once we've made these cuts, we've opened the card up, and now we can see if our experiment works. So just for sake of showing you then, I've got my chain all open, and I can put my arm through my card. I can't put my arm through this card, but after making all these cuts, I now can do that. Behind this is that cutting an index card into a chain and stepping through it is based on a concept of redistributing surface area, which means by making our precise cuts along the folded edge of the card, we stretch out the same amount of paper into a longer chain, and allows us to step through the card or put it over our head, put our arm through, whatever you choose to do. And then it enlarges the total surface, the total surface area of the card remains the same. So basically, again, we've got a solid card here. There's no hole. This is the surface area. We can't stick anything through this. In this one, we cut the card, but we made the cuts wider, so it doesn't stretch very well. And it's harder to stick something through there. You would have to have a much smaller object to stick through this. I can't even really get this one over my hand very well. But by making the smaller, or cuts more closely together, we've increased the size of our chain, and we can put something much larger through this one than we could this one, and through the solid one. Have a great time. Thanks for joining us today for Virtual STEM Club Walk This Way. I hope you learned something and had fun with this project. We'd love to see any video or pictures of you doing this project, and you can share them at the email address that's coming across your screen now. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Bye.